Casey's biggest hits.
3 years ago this week, one of the biggest hits in the USA was by Billy Joel, a song Junior Scholastic magazine called A First-Rate American History Lesson. I'll have details and that big hit after this.
Casey's biggest hits.
3 years ago this week, one of the biggest hits in the USA was a song Junior Scholastic magazine called A First-Rate American History Lesson. It was back in 1989 that Billy Joel wrote down a string of historical events that stuck out from his 40 years of life. For Billy, the events defined his generation, the baby boomers. And when he was finished listing all the events, he set them to a melody he had written years before. The result was a smash and a musical history lesson that so impressed Junior Scholastic magazine they asked Billy to record a 10-minute talk as a preface to the video for the song, a video that was distributed to classrooms all across America. 3 years ago this week, Billy Joel combined singer and songwriter with his new career as history teacher and came up with one of the biggest hits in the USA. We Didn't Start the Fire.
American Top 40.
With all the fun musical facts, this is American Top 40 with a Shadow. Now we're up to the latest hit by Billy Joel, We Didn't Start the Fire. Billy's song covers 40 years of history in a little over 4 minutes. He recites famous events, places, and people. In the first line of the song, Billy begins with the year 1949 by naming the 33rd President of the United States, Harry S. Truman. And next he mentions the freckled-faced female movie star who is not only big at the box office, but also hit the charts.
Que sera, sera.
That's Doris Day. And next, Billy Joel names the country that became communist that year. Back then it was called Red China. Next is the title of a Broadway musical. It starred a woman who had to wash her hair on stage every enchanted evening while singing this song.
I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair.
That's the woman who's the real-life mother of J.R. on Dallas, Larry Hagman. She's Mary Martin. And 40 years ago, she starred in the Broadway musical South Pacific. That leaves 3 more names. One was a popular singer, Johnny Ray, another a popular radio commentator, Walter Winchell, and finally the baseball great who married Marilyn Monroe, Mr. Coffee himself, Yankee hitman Joe DiMaggio. And those are the subjects from the year 1949 found in just the first line of Billy Joel's latest hit. At number 21 on American Top 40, We Didn't Start the Fire, here's Billy Joel.
American Top 40.
Also reaching top 10 territory this week is Billy Joel's We Didn't Start the Fire. Now, in this song, Billy names people, places, and events in history over the past 40 years. A couple of weeks ago, we looked at the first line of the tune, which covers 1949, and people cried out, "Shad, tell us more." So, now the second line covers 1950, and Billy names Joe McCarthy. Now, Joe is the senator who launched government hearings to uncover American communists. It turned into a wild witch hunt, blacklisting anyone who even disagreed with McCarthy's tactics by branding them a communist. Next, Billy names former President Richard Nixon, who back then was just a congressman from California. And next in the song is Studebaker, a popular family car back in the 1950s. And after that is television, a new thing which was fast becoming a fixture in the American home. Then there's North Korea, South Korea. The Korean War conflict was just heating up in 1950. And finally, Billy Joel names the biggest sex symbol in movie history. And she's still a cult legend today, whose entire look and attitude inspired Madonna's image, Marilyn Monroe. And that's just the second line in Billy Joel's latest hit. It's up to number 6 on AT40, We Didn't Start the Fire. Top 5 come alive in living color as American Top 40 continues in a moment.
The hits from